Okay, everybody, it's Richie.
And Alan.
And we are back with a transforming video.
Yes. Today we are going to be looking at the Car Robots and Transformers Robots in Disguise Car Brothers and their various forms.
Okay,
These
well...
were released in Japan in 2000, and then they were brought over here with some changes in 2001. And these are the toys that got me back into collecting all those years ago.
Oh, wow.
That was before I met you. A year before I met you, my collecting had lapsed back in 89.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't do the Beast Wars stuff at all.
Well, let's hear about them.
All right.
These look like Mercedes 4x4s.
So I'm going to show you the first. I'll show you the Japanese ones first, and then I'll show you their upgrades. So we'll start with Mach Alert. Ta-da! Now this is the second version of Mach Alert. I don't have the first one. The first one just had clear plastic and then clear windows. But the Japanese version does not have an Autobot symbol there, as you can see.
It's missing.
Not missing. They just didn't put it on there. And anyway...
Well, I miss it.
He's got some missiles and stuff. Flames. You can see how they look when you put them on when they're in cars.
Okay.
So, after that, he gets powered up into Super Mach Alert.
They're all standing back there. Ooh. Oh, I like the blue on that one.
Yeah. So they get a souped up paint job.
Super Mach Alert?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, when they were brought over here, they changed their names. And I guess because Prowl was a white and black police car, and this was a white and black police car, they said, hey, let's call it Prowl. They put an Autobot symbol on it, see?
Yeah. So are you showing us the American versions?
Yeah, this is the American version. That's the Japanese one. But they're pretty much the same. Except for, I'll show you in a second. But for Prowl, it's pretty much the same.
Okay.
Our next character is Speedbreaker. And you'll notice that they're like they all have, or at least he does, have a kind of a... What are you doing?
I'm showing the people.
Well, he's not in focus. He's kind of got a asymmetrical kind of look to him, which is cool.
Yeah,
both of these do.
I like that.
Anyway, he turns into a Viper. And then here's his super form. All nice and red. No Autobot symbol, which is the difference between this one and the American one. And here's the American one for comparison.
Yeah, put them next to each other. That's good.
They're pretty much exactly the same, except for this Autobot symbol. See?
Can that Autobot symbol be taken off?
Well, yeah, but then that red paint will come off too.
Okay.
I don't know why anybody would want to take it off.
Well, you know, the scam, I guess.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, so there's those. And he became Sideburn in America, so that's his name in U.S. fiction.
Okay.
Our third character to look at is Walrider. And he turns into this. This is the same Japanese toy, so I'll show you the differences.
Okay, great. Is that a Mercedes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing that got changed the most out of all three of the Car Brothers. So as you can see, they put an Autobot symbol on his hood.
Yeah.
You can also see to get out of licensing, they changed his headlights. See these little circles? You see how that looks? Now you won't probably be able to see this on camera, but under their hoods, their engines. The American version's name is X-Brawn. His engine is silver, while the Japanese version has kind of got more of a reddish kind of color.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, even in person.
Yeah, you can't tell even in person. And if we flip them to the back, see, we have taillights, but there's no taillights on him. See?
Where did you get all these?
Huh?
Where'd you get them?
Marcus. I got a couple from Marcus.
Oh, hey, Marcus.
And toy shows and stuff, you know. Now the other difference between the two is that his X-Brawn's weapon sword thing is a silver, and this is a lighter shade of silver for this one. And they've also blunted the blade down for, I don't know why, safety reasons they'll say, but
Americans.
I just don't get it. But you can see how different those are. I'll show you the other side, see? Now the only difference in this, I don't know if it's going to even matter, on this part is that these three little divots, these things here, these little divots on the Japanese version, they made them into round there.
Oh, okay.
You know, because for some reason. And here's his super form in Japan.
Wow.
And as you can see, he's got tail lights.
I like the gold wheels.
And headlights.
Headlights.
In the American version, which is right here, has circles.
So is this the complete set
What do you mean?
of all these?
Yeah, there's two that I don't have here. As you can see, they turned him into, well, they call him Inferno, but they turned Walrider into Inferno here in the Universe line. And at this point, his mold degradation setting in. As you can see, I painted these chrome so that they were normally just silver, but I wanted to chrome them so they'd look like the other ones.
Okay.
And they repainted this into a Universe figure, Prowl, but I broke his door off, so he's in sick bay. And they repainted Sideburn black, and the super version black, and he's also in a box somewhere. I do have this variant, which is a BotCon toy, and that's Sideswipe. They took Sideburn and put him in, painted him red.
BotCon, you said?
Yeah.
This is one you got in 2016?
No, that's the last thing I'm going to show you. This was one I got at the toy show, but I got it or somewhere. I don't know where that
So it originally came from a BotCon?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, back before, well, BotCon turned into the official Transformers collector convention for a while.
July
But it was still
2003.
BotCon. That's blurry, Richie.
I know. They'll have to get used to it.
No, we'll just don't like this. Okay. The coolest thing I've got with the car for the Car Brothers is this.
Now this is the BotCon.
Now I got this at BotCon in 2016 at the last one. In fact, we were there for 2 days, and then the second day when we were leaving, we were I bought a Predaking, and there was a gun missing, and something else was messed up with it, so I wanted to take it back to the Big Bad Toy Store booth and exchange it for something else, remember?
Which we were not allowed back in because you had to pay.
And bags
you had
and
to
bags.
pay every day to go back in.
Yeah, they wanted us to pay to go back in, and all I was doing was exchanging a broken toy. But I finally convinced the woman to let me go in. Now, I saw this the day before and didn't buy it, even though I knew I wanted it. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I was already spending a ton of money, and I guess I talked myself out of it. But when I went and exchanged that, I talked the woman into let me run over to this booth, and they were a Japanese seller. And I said, oh, they've got something on hold, even though they didn't. I guess I felt pretty terrible, but I really had to have it. So let's open the box.
I'm glad they had it then. They would have sold it. You would have looked.
Yeah, I would have been terrible. See, I like these toys a lot, and I had seen these.
So should these have all come in this white and black box?
No, they would have come individually boxed.
Wow.
So these are the clear Car Brothers, and I look at each one. This is X-Brawn. I mean, not X-Brawn, it's Walrider in clear. Mm-hmm. And these are, what you see though, is that these are the super versions in clear. So, see?
Okay.
So they just, and this shows you how much paint they slather on these things too, which Hasbro's not want to do anymore hardly. As far as lots and lots of paint. Anyway, these things are really cool. I guess we can.
Yeah, even the cat likes them.
Yeah, kitty cat. And here's.
Let's see them. Let's see them. Oh, there's. Wow. So these are exclusive to Japan?
Yeah, they released these at the Osaka Toy Land show first, and then they had some left over, and so they took them to Super Festival 19 in Japan, which I don't know what that is. And then at the last thing they had them was at BotCon in 2000. So these were released in 2000 as an exclusive.
Do I want to ask how much they were?
They made 1,500 sets. And I pay. You want me to tell them how much I paid for them?
No, some people care.
I think they were $70. I've seen them go a lot higher though. I really wanted them though.
Yeah, it was 4 years ago. And that's a what, Lamborghini?
Yep. And this is Mach Alert. I guess we can pause it and I can turn them all into a robot.
Well, you could pause it while you talk about them. We had a good time going down to BotCon.
Yes, we did.
I remember.
You bought something.
Yes, I bought a Sharkticon for $100. The guy wanted Transformer. The guy wanted $125, but I took $100 and I told the guy that I would take care of it and that it would be my favorite and I wouldn't resell it. And he said he had it ever since growing up and he trusted me with it. And I have it on the shelf in there. It's one of my few Transformers that I actually still have.
Still have?
From growing up. I gave Alan some.
You gave me Cyclonus's arm is what you gave me. And then you kept promising me that we'd find the rest of it.
I was hoping so. I gave you that.
Not that I needed another one.
I gave you that yellow and green one too. And I gave you the little white ambulance.
Yellow and green one. Oh, a Center Twin.
I gave you Center Twin and I gave you First Aid.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you some stuff.
And I've given you Hot Wheels too. And I gave you a 80s Hot Wheels even.
Yep, Corvette. Okay, let's see it. You're close enough.
I'm almost done. When these first came out, they were...
I guess we're going to surprise everyone with
complex.
it. Come on now. Let's see it.
Alright. Ta-da!
Yay!
There's
looks like magic.
Mach Alert Mach Alert Super Clear robot mode.
Pretty cool.
Put him up against the light here so you can
Well, the other thing I was going to mention is that we saw the guy saying, "You got the touch."
Oh yeah, we got to talk to Stan Bush. That was very cool. Of course, I didn't have to say to anybody. What are you supposed to say to people?
I know. I was like, I walked over to him and I'm like, you know,
hi, Mrs.
I made Alan talk to him. That was a lot of fun. Cool. So what is this series called? So we can end this.
The Japanese versions are called Car Robots.
Car Robots. And
the American versions are Robots in Disguise.
And this is from 2002.
2000 and then 2001.
2001. 2001?
Yes.
Even though 2003 is on the box of that one over there?
That was because that was a repaint released in 2003.
Oh, okay.
Now, they don't...
So it's a complete collection that's still missing something, so it's really not complete.
The other two are somewhere. And then there's a yellow version of that. They're
somewhere.
Yeah. They're somewhere in the vast recesses of the toy room.
Okay.
I'm almost done with this one. Hold on.
Well, let's just see real quick.
You can't look at it like this. It looks terrible.
Well, you know what am I going to do?
These are hard to do.
Everybody, look. It's a blue car. It's a Viper.
Anybody watching
I wanted one of these in high school.
It takes a while to do.
I wanted a Viper. My parents did not buy me a Dodge Viper for some reason.
They another tidbit is that they can no longer release different colors of these toys anymore because they've released them so many times. The molds have degraded so much you can't.
There we go. The mold have been degraded.
Yeah, no more Car Brothers. They'd have to remake them, and they won't. Anyway,
move your hands. Show them.
I'm working on it. I wanted to get it to look nice.
Well, there it is. This is our very fancy, formal.
We don't even bother to pause to turn it into a thing or do stop motion.
It's all Alan's hands,
Shut
everyone.
Up. All right.
There it is.
Super Speedbreaker. Or I mean, in clear.
Maybe someday we'll put him out on a shelf and he'll have his weapon.
Are you going to babble long enough for me to do the third one?
No, I'm not.
All right, well, it means I don't have to try.
They get the idea.
And there he is again. You can see it.
Yay!
Look, show him really high up here. You can see really. These things are super neat.
Awesome.
How clear these things are. Anyway.
Well, we got them all out. You finally see them. This is what, maybe a 1/1000th of what you have. So, okay.
Just wound up somehow with lots of
Transformers. You just wound up with them just accidentally.
Yeah, it was a complete and total accident.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Well, hopefully you've made it through this whole thing. I mean, what else are you going to do? You're stuck in quarantine. Yep. And even if you're watching this years from now, I'll just say you're in quarantine for something else.
Yep.
Okay.
Take vitamin C.
Take vitamin C. And
wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Wash your mouth. Wash that filthy mouth of yours.
Shake somebody else's hands. Remember to say, I'm sorry.
After you do it.
After you've done it.
Okay. Have a nice day, everyone, or night. You're probably up. It's too late. You need to go to bed and get out of that YouTube loop that you're stuck in.
Exactly.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.